What I'm about to read, I do think it's sad, but I'm going to say this. You have to be careful what you say, and you must be careful how you treat people, because whatever you put out in the atmosphere is what you receive back to you. Just remember that. Good afternoon. I'm back with another commentary, and this time I'm going to be discussing Justin Bieber. Now, yesterday I came across this article on People Magazine, and it's about Justin Bieber has a syndrome that he revealed, and it caused him to basically have to cancel the remaining tour dates because he's not able to perform because of it. So, according to People Magazine, it reads, Justin Bieber reveals he has Ramsey Hunt syndrome, and his face is partially paralyzed. I have hope. In addition to facial paralysis, Ramsey Hunt syndrome can cause hearing loss and requires prompt treatment so it does not become permanent. Justin Bieber shared a health update with fans after postponing 3 shows on his 2022 Justice World Tour earlier this week. The Grammy winner, 28, reveals in an Instagram video that he has been diagnosed with Ramsey Hunt syndrome, which has caused him to have partial facial paralysis. Oh, no. Hey, everyone. Justin here. I wanted to update you guys on what's been going on. He said, obviously, as you can probably see from my face, I have this syndrome called Ramsey Hunt syndrome. And it is from this virus that has attacked the nerve in my ear and my facial nerves and has caused my face to have paralysis. As you can see, this eye is not blinking. He continued before he winks his other eye. I can't smile on this side of my face. This nostril will not move. So there is full paralysis in this side of my face. The Peaches singer then addressed his fans who were frustrated about the postponement of his upcoming performances. I'm just physically, obviously not capable of doing them, he explained. This is pretty serious, as you can see. I wish this wasn't the case, but obviously my body is telling me I got to slow down, and I hope you guys understand. And I'll be using this time to rest and relax and get back to 100% so that I can do what I was born to do. But in the meantime, he added, as he tried to smile, this isn't it. I got to get my rest on so that I can get my face back to where it's supposed to be. Bieber thanks his fans for their patience as he recovers. I'm gonna get better. And I'm doing all these facial exercises to get my face back to normal. And it will go back to normal. It's just time, he shared. He continued, we don't know how much time it's going to be, but it's going to be okay. And I have hope and I trust God. And I trust that it's all for a reason. And I'm not sure what that is right now. But in the meantime, I'm going to rest. I love you guys. Peace. According to the Mayo Clinic, Ramsey Hunt syndrome occurs when a shingles outbreak affects the facial nerve near one of your ears. In addition to the painful shingles rash, Ramsey Hunt syndrome can cause facial paralysis and hearing loss in the affected ear. Prompt treatment of the syndrome reduces the risk of complications, which can include permanent facial muscle weakness and deafness. According to the clinic, earlier this year, Bieber announced he was postponing 3 upcoming performances due to non-COVID related illness. 2 shows at Toronto's Scotiabank Arena and a stop at the Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. on his 2022 Justice World Tour were rescheduled. I can't believe I'm saying this. I've done everything to get better, but my sickness is getting worse, he wrote on his Instagram story on Tuesday. My heart breaks that I will have to postpone these next few shows, doctor's orders. To all my people, I love you so much, and I'm going to rest and get better, Bieber added. In March, the singer's wife, Hailey Bieber, endured her own health scare. She was hospitalized after suffering a mini stroke. Baldwin was later diagnosed with a patent foramen ovale, or PFO, a small opening in the heart that didn't close the way it should after birth, which doctors said caused a clot to move from her heart to her brain and led to her mini stroke. She underwent a procedure to close the PFO, which went very smoothly, Baldwin Bieber said. So that, wow, they're only 28 and 25 years old, respectively. They are too young to have issues like this. But I'm going to say something, and it may not be PC. I usually have compassion for people when they go through stuff. Now, I don't wish bad on anyone. Some people do. I don't. But with Justin, I cannot give my compassion to this dude when this man sung, as a boy, he sung a song that he made up called One Less Lonely Inn, and talked about black people being hung for trees, lynched, chainsawed. He made a joke. What do you call an N-word that's basically sawed? And he said, run and run. It was disturbing, and it was on video. But what was real disturbing was that TMZ had the footage the whole time and sat on it while they were going after and trying to destroy Chris Rock. Now, I'm going to say this, and this is my theory. I now believe that they were trying to destroy Chris Rock. I mean, not Chris Rock. Did I say Chris Rock? Sorry about that. Chris Brown. I believe they were trying to destroy Chris Brown to build this dude up. Because if you notice, in 2010, it was all about Justin Bieber. Everybody was basically, you could say, ignoring or throwing Chris Rock under the bus. But then Chris Rock came back in 2011, and by that time, Justin Bieber was wrapping up promotions for his first album. So he had a comeback. And Chris Brown was not supposed to come back big, but Chris Brown got fans that are loyal and love him. And he made his comeback when he performed at the BET Awards in 2010, when Queen Latifah was hosting. When he sung that song and he sung his heart out, that's when I said, my boy is back. My man is back. And he was 21. And he was letting them know, Justin, you ain't taking my spot. I don't care if you're 16. I'm 21. And the king of pop christened me to be the next one. He said, I'm the one. He didn't even meet you, boo. And because of that, had the footage been released of what this dude said, he would have never been big. He would have never been big, especially during the Obama era. People wouldn't have been tolerating that. Hell no. But TMZ sat on that footage while they was basically trying to destroy Chris Brown, and saying that he was the worst person. And Justin Bieber was very much ridiculed for his behavior by white people, particularly in the press and the media. And instead of, just taking a hair to for, his actions and so forth, he would tell people to, leave me alone and get out of my face. There was a time when he was just coming out with his album where he let the door slam at a man who actually worked at a station in Australia. And the man's nose was injured. It wasn't badly injured like it could have been, but it was red. You could look it up and you could see it for yourself. And that man had to take time off from work. And they was so hurt because they're like, you're only 16. You're acting like this. Imagine what happens if you're an adult. And when he got older, remember when he was pulling those stunts back in 2013, 2014? And remember Little Zay took the rap for him, and Little Zay's career was never the same. He used all those young black kids around him, tank their careers. Okay. Then the news came out about him saying one less lonely N-word and so forth. And then he had that Justin Bieber roast where he apologized. And then right after that, he finally had #1 hits. And he's been having #1 hits since. But he never atoned for what he said about black people and the One Less Lonely Nigga song. So, when I had reported about his allegation of snorting cocaine outside, I reported that 3.5 years ago. There were people that was upset because they were like, how could you say that about him? It is what it is. And shout out to Harvey for Superboy 223 because he has always said that karma would come to Justin Bieber and it would come to him like a thief in the night. And I believe that this is his karma because I'm going to say something. I saw the video of Justin Bieber showing the Ramsey Hunt disorder he has. And he's not faking it. He cannot move. I believe it's the left side. He cannot move the left side of his face. He cannot move his eye. Okay? And the other side of the face blinks, but it's so uneven. Look at the images of black people who are lynched. A lot of times, one eye is open and the other eye is closed and sunk in. Those are the ancestors of those who have been lynched and those who are the families of those that have been lynched that are basically bestowing karma upon him. And you can't make that up. And that's the first thing I noticed at his face. And if you don't believe me, just look at facial images of black men being lynched. So, how I'm going to end this, I don't wish him bad. I ain't gloating, but I ain't feeling sorry. And if you feel some kind of way that I ain't showing compassion for him, oh well, I don't show compassion to my enemies. If you speak bad about my people and you making jokes about lynching, N-words, and chainsawing us, you get what's coming to you, karma. That's all I gotta say. I may monetize this video, I may not, but you know, it is what it is. If it's running limited ads, it is what it is. If I do receive backlash from it, I will privatize it. That's all I'm saying. And with that being said, I'm signing off. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. If you are subscribed, share this video, comment, like, and also hit the notification bell so that you will be notified when I produce more content. And take care and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the sun if it's sunny where you are. And if you want to, just stay inside, stay inside. But just enjoy yourself. Later.